Howdy strangers, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to revisit the MP9-N. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it in my comment section, in game chat, in PL5 Discord, just absolutely everywhere. People have been talking about this thing and gassing it up. And granted, it's been 9 months since I last used this gun, and when I first used it, I wasn't very impressed. This is whenever I was making my video about it, and I pretty much never used it after. And already, I wasn't very impressed about the gun, but clearly something has changed over those 9 months to make this thing good, because I keep seeing it everywhere. I keep seeing it in game. I keep seeing it, I mean, just everywhere. What is going on with this gun? And I gotta say, having 1,100 fire rate with a one-shot headshot, I can see the appeal to it, but I would imagine this thing has absolutely horrendous what am I saying? Absolutely horrendous recoil. So already, my whole build is pretty much just slapping on as much weight as possible to try and counterbalance that, but we'll have to see. Okay, Office will probably be the best map for this, I would think, considering just the nature of the MP9. Or how I would consider it to be. Yeah, already that's... I think I got melted. Okay, that guy's just AFK. Teammate got shot in the back, looks like. Okay, that guy got dinged. That's an enemy! I couldn't... Oh, why is there like a... Oh, I hate that thing. I don't know if it's a bug. It's been around forever, but it's like after you put in a magazine on your gun, there's like a little bit of a delay before you can shoot again. I don't know what that is. I don't even think, like, I mean, the gun is in, the magazine's in the gun. It should be able to shoot. It's ready to rock, but for some reason it just likes to get stuck sometimes, even though I'm pressing the shoot button. I literally clicked my mouse, but no, wrong. I'm gonna ignore that. Coming up this way. Goodbye. I mean, yeah, this thing just kind of... Okay, yeah. Hold on. I can get an ace here. I got the ace. Okay. Technically we traded, but I did still kill him. I got all 5 of them. Already, I gotta say, I am enjoying this gun a little bit. I don't think... I can see why people like it. I can see the appeal. But if you're asking me... Oh! Okay, maybe I need to take back what I was saying. Because I was about to badmouth it, but, I don't know. It's kind of working a little bit here. It's definitely a strange gun. I gotta admit, you're definitely going to take some time to get used to this. Where did I get... I got shot from, but I don't know from where, because it wasn't that guy. Alright, that is the first game, and we went 12-2! Okay, I see why people are enjoying this gun, but that was on Office. That was the most CQC-based map in the game, and when you have 1,000 fire rate, yeah, you're probably gonna do alright. So, maybe once we start getting to longer range maps like Tokyo or Coastline, I get a feeling this thing is gonna fall off pretty hard. So yeah, I gotta admit, I see why people like this gun. I understand. My bad you all. I'm sorry for dissing on your gun. You all were right. I gotta admit, my fans were not lying to me for once. You all actually picked out a good gun for me to use. I don't know about this gun being meta though. I mean, so far, once again, I have only played on Office, so like I shouldn't get ahead of myself and be like, oh yeah, this gun's actually really good. You all were really smart for pointing this out to me, because you all very well could just be like, yeah, it's pretty good in one niche scenario, but as for every other scenario, it kind of sucks, so... Yeah, I get a feeling once we start to get to those longer ranges, this thing is it's gonna hurt a little bit. But I have faith. I hope it'll be okay. I don't want this gun to be bad, because, you know, I love submachine guns in video games. They're probably one of my favorite categories. So, a good SMG will make me very happy. I was already enjoying the MP... I still think the MP5 is a little bit better, just because the MP5 holds up a much longer distance. So, hopefully we can get like a Tokyo game or a Coastline game and be able to try it out. Because so far, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be good on Office. 1,000 RPM in CQC. It's kind of hard to... It's probably easier to hit your target than miss them on this kind of map, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you wanna repeat that, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Alright, 5-0. Definitely not as good as 12-2, but still, quite a bit of kills. Oh, yeah, this is where it's gonna get interesting, huh? Hopefully it'll be able to hold up well, but I'm not gonna have, like, the most faith in the world. Okay, that's a little bit my aim, I will admit. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we can do that, I guess, sure. I saw him down there. Oh, he's running. Okay, he stopped running as soon as I touched the thing. Okay, 4 kills. To be fair, they did kind of line up a little bit for me right on that corner, so maybe I don't want to call it just yet, but so far I'm understanding. I am understanding. Okay, yeah, it's actually doing pretty good. I mean, it is a 5-shot minimum, which is kind of crazy to me because, you know, how fast this gun fired. If it was up to me, I'd probably make this thing like a 7-hit kill or like a 6-hit kill to like a limb. As for it doing as much damage as it does like the head, I think that's insane. It should be like a 2-shot to head. I don't know where my teammate got shot from. Oh, so he is on high ground. Are they all just up there? Because, like, I killed 3 people over there. Okay, that was really bad. I probably need to cut that out of the whole video. Oh, man. Is that the gun or is it me? I'm gonna say it's the gun because I'm a perfect player. I've never done anything wrong ever. So far, 8-0, and we are on Coastline. Look, I don't want to be like, ah, this gun has to be bad because you all said it was good. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm going to call it as I see it. But so far, going 11-1, and we are on Coastline, so I'm taking fights at a much longer distance than I was on Office for sure. It's kind of good. I gotta admit it, you all were right. This gun is pretty strong. Do I take it over the MP5 though? I think that's the question. I don't know. I feel like, to be honest, the MP5 and the MP9-N are probably on equal paring. I would much rather have the MP9 over the MP5 whenever it comes to CQC, but I'd much rather have the MP5 over the MP9 whenever it comes to those, you know, longer range maps. I think probably for overall consistency, I would lean more towards the MP5, but I understand why so many people love the MP9, and there's definitely a case to be made for it being better than the MP5. I want to be honest, I think I probably need to like start revisiting old guns like more often because, like I said, it had been like 9 months since I've used this gun, and there's just way more guns that I've not used in so long, maybe even a year as well. Especially like, not only just my free time have I not used them, but I'm also sure like they haven't been featured in a video for like a year as well. There's a lot of guns that just never show up on my channel, so maybe I need to start kind of revisiting some of the old guns in this game. So yeah, if there's definitely any videos that you all would like to see from me whenever I cover, you know, some of the older guns in BRM5, or just guns I haven't used in like a long time, please let me know. I've already kind of got a couple ideas of what guns I'd like to use, but I'm sure there's some that you all have an idea for as well. I see his arm. Is he going to actually peek me, or is he just going to keep holding it? Okay. Well, I don't need to worry about that. I'm going 4-2. 2 KDR is not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but this is probably what I kind of expected with the MP9 on Tokyo. Same thing with Coastline. I'm actually surprised I did as well as I did on Coastline, but call it luck, call it skill. Both are probably right. See, that's one that, yeah, see, I just shouldn't peek that in general because I have an SMG, but that's one of those situations where I'm like, yeah, I'd much rather have the MP5. Also, what was that recoil whenever I leaned? I'm just gonna try and not peek that as much as possible. Did I get him? I did get him! Okay, cool. I am noticing that it is pretty good at actually picking up trades just because of how fast the fire rate is. Like, it doesn't matter if you get dinked. You can just spit so many bullets down range fast enough that they might hit. I will say I do like how fast this gun is. Like, it's so easy to run around with. Along with, you know, the fast fire rate, that helps as well. But I'm mostly just talking about the speed of this thing. Like, just in general, it is so easy to run around the map and get to places. Okay, so we got lucky enough to go back on Office, which is amazing. And I gotta say, I was kind of complaining about going 8 and 3 earlier, but considering that's like the worst I've done so far, I think, I really shouldn't be complaining. Is that all 5? No, I got 4. Okay. I was about to say, that round was very fast. I thought there was only 4, but I was like, maybe I did get 5. So yeah, Office with the MP9. Yep, this one's great. That might be the first time I've seen someone slide in this game in like forever. But yeah, I think I gotta stop being so hard on myself, considering, you know, 8 and 3 is definitely not a bad, you know, metric to be going off of. Also, there's no way I should have got that kill, but I'll take it. Just gonna swing real wide. I hate that spot, man. So many people keep using that spot because it's so hard to hit them. Not because, like, they're hiding behind the furniture and stuff like that, but just because, I don't know what it is, but those props and stuff like that, it just kind of throws off the whole, like, hit reg. Like, you just don't take damage a lot of the time for some reason. Or at least that's how it feels to me. Okay, so far I am going 7 and 3, which is like the worst I've done so far. And I think if 7 and 3 is the worst that I'm doing, yeah, you know what? I'm doing pretty good. I gotta stop being so hard on myself, you know? Yeah, it just melts. It really does, huh? So we're back on Office again. Look, I will not complain. I really do like Office. It's probably one of my more favorite maps in this game. But, like, the fact I keep getting it so consistently is kind of crazy. Especially because, like, when I first came back to BRM5, it took me, like, 3 videos to get it once. And now I just keep getting it over and over again. Which I'm not going to complain because, like I said, I love this. I love Office, and I'm loving the MP9. And yes, howdy, it is. I am real. I really do think it should come down to personal opinion if you think the MP5 or the MP9 is better, because I really do think it's a personal thing. I see pros and cons to both of them. I think I'm probably going to end up taking the MP5 more often than the MP9, just because of overall consistency. Also, it got like a whole bunch of changes recently with them. I think they added a suppressor. I don't think they did anything else. No, they fixed something with a torch handguard. Either way, the MP5 got a little bit of love recently in the most recent update, so now's probably the best time to use it. Alright, there we go. There's one guy left and I have no clue where he is. Can I jump this? He's not down there. I don't know where. See, he was in the office! He was in the side room! Oh my god. It's so hard to check those angles as an attacker. I mean, even as a defender, it's like, what do you do about it? Don't put on lasers. Oh my god. I'll try and get this reload off. Okay, I should not have pushed that just because of how, like... He should have won that gunfight by far because he held that angle so hard. He knew I was coming. That was just pure luck right there. But to be able to push down that hallway, get 1, 2, and then 3 right here, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I do think that this thing having a one-shot headshot is, like, actually just crazy. I think that's kind of poor balancing if you ask me. I do think to a certain extent, if there's a gun that just has this much fire rate, it probably does not need a one-shot head. Especially because this thing is like a 5-shot body, which is also crazy for its fire rate. I doubt what I say in this video is going to get it nerfed or changed. And I think it's in a decent state, you know. It is like kind of a crazy gun though, I gotta admit. So to wrap up this video, yeah, the MP9, it's pretty good. What rank is this? Level 28? Not too bad. The level 34 with the MP5s, not too far on distance, so... I don't know, man. It's pretty good. If you've got it, I would use it. It's pretty good.